Howdy-o, folks! The Smoking Pipeliner. How's everybody doing out there? What's that? Me? Oh, I'm doing quite well. Thank you so much for asking. It's time for the top 5 tobaccos of 2016. Better late than never. 2016 was quite a busy year for me for a little while as I jumped heavily into the reviews of tobacco. As most of you know, I did almost 40-some reviews on 40-some days. I forget exactly how many, but it was a lot. Unfortunately, most of those reviews were not of new tobaccos I smoked, which is exactly what the top 5 is. I am ranking top 5 tobaccos of 2016 that were new to me. They may have been out for a while, or they may be new onto the market, but they were new to me in 2016, so that's what I'm ranking. So you have to exclude a lot of the tobaccos I reviewed because they were like old mainstays that I've smoked for many years. I just finally decided to review them. Getting that out of the way, that's the disclaimer. But in 2016, I think I've earned your trust as the top reviewer on YouTube. That's right. I'm the most trusted source now in the entire internet now. Forget YouTube. Most people are saying now on the entire World Wide Web. So what's the point of even going to any other channel when you can just stay locked and loaded right here and just wait around for the next time that I make a video, which could be months on end or the very next day. You just never seem to know. The inconsistency is a problem of mine, and it's probably a problem I'm not going to get around to fixing. I'm sorry about that, folks. I really am. Life gets in the way. It really does. It really does. All right, top 5 tobaccos of 2016. The reason I do only top 5, I used to do top 10. Top 10, you know, by the time you get the 10th one, they're really just so tobaccos. Now it'd be easy, no, it would not be easy to do a top 10 of all time is different. But the top 5 of narrowing it down much better. So you know that these 5 tobaccos that I ran across in 2016 for the first time are of the highest of quality smokes that I enjoyed very much. So let's get right down to it. Number 5 tobacco of 2016 goes to GLP's Regent's Flake. I really enjoyed this one. Very nice. There's a review up there already. You can go back in my log and watch the whole review of this. This came out in 2016. Of course, anything GLP's puts out, I am right on it. I got to get that tobacco, especially when it's a Virginia-based blend. And this one is a very nice, rounded, anytime smoke, as I said before. You know, it's got, you know, bright Virginias in it. It's got red Virginias in it, and it's got other stuff in it. What was the other one that was in there? Orientals in here as well. I like that Oriental Virginia kind of mixtures. Makes them quite tasty. Regent's Flake. Number 5. Number 4 tobacco of 2016 is Cornell & Deal's Bijou, which was also released in 2016 as a part of their Cellar series. Now, this one may have ranked a little higher. I've smoked 2 full tins of this stuff. One tin was phenomenal, and the other tin was, a little consistency problem I think they're having at Cornell & Deal, at least with this blend. And then I've heard that there's been a mold problem as well with this, as Cornell & Deal also had a lot of mold problems in 2016. The year of the spore. And as everyone knows that I try to lead a spore-free life. So I've bought in quite a few tins of this. Had to open all the tins and found one tin that was moldy out of, like, I don't know, 17 tins or something like that I opened. One tin had some mold in it. But the one tin that was really good at this, That was almost #1 of the year blend at that point in time until I opened the second tin and I was like, what happened? All the flakes were just completely busted up. It was almost it was almost not even a flake anymore, which this is a flake. It's got red Virginias in it. It's got what else? Honey in it. You know, all of that. And what else? Some Catatrini. Orientals in it. Once again, I love Orientals mixed in with Virginias like that, with the honey topping. Really makes this quite delightful smoke. Get some if you can. Still available, or is it all molded out? I hope not. Hopefully they were able to fix the problem. So, Bijou, Cornell and Deal, #4. #3 tobacco of 2016 is Cornell and Deal's Lunchtime Blues. Now this one's been out since 2011 is when it was released. I had not tried it up until last year. It is a nice ribbon cut. It's got Virginias, it's got Burley, and it's got some Orientals in it. It's just a really delightfully nice mixture. It's what I happen to be smoking right now in my Gracco, the Ocean Pipe. It's a great anytime smoke. It's got some kick to it. I like it. And that's why it's #3. And I bought a bunch of it, and I've been keeping it in this jar. I've been just smoking it down. I've probably smoked, I don't know, 4 ounces of it so far last year, and you know, it's kind of been just staying in the rotation. So blends like that tend to rank high on the year, so that's why Lunchtime Blues. It's part of the Working Man series, it's called. There's Morning Drive, Lunchtime Blues, and 5 O'Clock Shadow. 5 O'Clock Shadow is very good. I ranked that very high in, was it last year or the year before? I forget. Morning Drive, I believe I've had a bowl of it. Probably doesn't qualify it for any reviews yet. I got to open a full tin of Morning Drive, and when I do, you'll be the first to know about it. You can count on it. #2 tobacco of 2016 goes to GLP's Embarcadero. Once again, it's another blend that's been out for a while, and I just finally got around to trying it last year in 2016. It is, I did a review on this too. It's very similar to Cornell and Deal's Red Carpet. It's got red Virginias. What's not to like there? Yes. It's got some Perique, and it's got the Izmir in it. And it's a nice broken flake. Highly recommend it if you like those components. It's got a nice little kick, or a nicotine kick to it. I like that. It's a great after dinner smoke, and I have smoked a lot of Embarcadero over the last year. So that was #2. #1 tobacco. Right? I already got down to #1. See how quickly it goes? And this video is spiraling out of control already. I wouldn't be surprised if you already clicked off and don't want anything to do with it anymore. But you probably stayed tuned just to see what #1 was. And probably no surprise to a lot of you, as I've raved on Instagram about it, and I've raved in the review of it earlier this year, and a record has happened. I have smoked 4 full tins of this tobacco since it's been released, and I'm currently in tin #5. The #1 tobacco of 2016 by a landslide is Temple Bar. Not only a landslide, but this, I think, is the best tobacco that has been released in the last 2 or 3 years. This one, you know, me just wanting to keep opening tins of it says enough. It's Virginia heaven is what it is. It's a plug. It's tasty. You better get some while you can. I hope they release this in the 8-ounce tins so I can buy a pallet of 8-ounce tins. I've been saving up for it. Hey, people at GLP's in Cornell and Deal, put it in the 8-ounce tin. I've already guaranteed you a pallet.
I love it.